Hi everyone and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video it is going to be a massive one. I have managed to get hold of my biggest game haul ever. So we have an absolutely ginormous box full of games across different platforms. So let's roll the intro and then we will get into some more details about this big lot of games. So I got a absolutely ginormous Joblot of games. It's across all the different platforms. There are PlayStation, Xbox, Wii, DS, an absolutely huge selection of games. I believe there are 131 games in here. So I haven't opened it yet. I'm really excited to get into it. It arrived today. And yeah, it's just been sat in the corner of the games room all day staring at me, waiting for me to sort of open it. So what we'll do now is we'll switch the camera around, and what we'll do is we'll open this together and we'll go through exactly what's in here. So here we are, we've got the box just here, and let's not muck about, let's just get straight into it. Find the best way to actually get into it. So yeah, this is the biggest lot of games that I have managed to get my hands on. So I am really excited and looking through. I don't think we've got too many doubles. There are a few, but not that many. So really looking forward to getting into it. And looking at it, there are two separate boxes. Yep, so right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the first box off to the side. And what we'll do is we'll focus on this bottom box. Oh. So with them being shipped as well, I'm hoping that there's not too much damage. And sort of the cases and everything are in good condition. Okay. Oh, it is well wrapped. Alright, here we go. And we start off with, so it looks like it's going to be a good mixture actually between sort of all three of the consoles. And what we'll do is might as well start with the big one. So we've got Zumba Fitness on the Wii, and it says that it includes the belt, so let's have a quick look. And it does. And the instructions look like they're in there as well. Yep. And what's the disc like? Disc is absolutely perfect. So another new Wii game to add to the collection, and I'll be quite honest, straight off the bat, it's not going to be one that I'll play. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll start just going through the games. What I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to go through what's actually here, and then I'm going to total them up at the end and compare the prices for. I'll go through the price that I paid for this whole lot, and then we'll match that up with what it would cost me to sort of buy all this from CEX. And then what I'll do is I will have a look after and see if I'll have a look through all the discs before I finish, and just let you know if there's any that are going to need attention. So we've got Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Xbox 360, not one that we've got yet. Call of Duty Ghosts, once again on the 360. Doctor Who Return to Earth, we have got this. We did actually get this in a, I think this was our first CEX challenge video, we got that in. So I'm going to put that one off separately, so I know that that's a double. Then, one that I haven't played yet on any console is Call of Duty Black Ops. It's not got the manual. It does look like the disc is going to need a bit of repair. I think the listing did say that there was about 10 discs on the 360 side that would need some repairs, so I will look into them and I probably will get some of them done. So we've got FIFA 13, Halo 3 Classic, we've got another Black Ops 2, which I didn't realise we had. I thought we only had one of them. That one actually looks a bit better actually. So you can see off the side there's a lot of surface scratches, but that looks a bit better condition than the first one that we pulled out. There you go, Saints Row 4, another game that I wanted to play. Avatar the game, not one that I've looked at or considered playing. And then we've got, this is an interesting one. So I actually watched a video on this the other day. Oh, whose channel was it on? I can't remember. I literally watched it sort of a couple of days ago. I'll put the channel name just down here. But yeah, this was a game that they sort of had. They were doing a video on sort of worst video games, and it was one that I wanted to pick up actually, because I do like to pick up some of the worst games. We've got Pippa Fennell Ranch Rescue. Okay, once again, not one of my sort of games, but we'll add it to the collection. We've got another Wii Fit, which is a double. We've got Junior Fitness Training. I will admit, all the Wii ones do seem to have they feel like they've got the instructions in. Yeah, you can normally tell by the weight of the case. So yeah, Junior Fitness Training, or Trainer, sorry. And then what we've got here, a Leapster. So not a console we collect for. I actually, do you know what I think? I don't know, I think my little one might have had one of these. I haven't got a clue, obviously it's not one for the collection. So yeah, anyone has got a Leapster and they'd like the Penguins of Madagascar, drop me a message on social media and I'm more than happy to send this out to you. Then let's have a look at this pile. So we've got SingStar 80s, SingStar Sing Along with Disney. We've got Wii Play, which one we haven't got. Grand Theft Auto 3, so it's a game that I do own, but I can't find it at the moment. So yeah, great to finally sort of add it to the collection. We've got Hot Wheels Velocity X Maximum Justice, Connect Adventures. There's always a Connect Adventures. That's a double. We've got our first OG Xbox, Silent Scope Complete. Unfortunately, the case and the cover art is a bit damaged, but still, we'll give it cleaned up. Maybe look to sort of get the replacement cover art. We've got Hitman 2 for the original Xbox. That was the Classics version. We've got the Classics version of Project Gotham Racing 2 on the original Xbox. And I think, yeah, I have got the normal version. So the Classic is a new one for the collection. We've got Conflict Desert Storm 2 on the PS2. And for the 360, we have got the classic version of Disney Pixar's Cars 2. So once again, not one that I've played, but might be one that we'll give a go. And then we'll get the last of the Wii's out. Actually going a lot quicker than I was expecting actually. There we go. there is an absolute corker. Super Paper Mario. Never played any of the Paper Mario games, so I'm quite looking forward to having a go at that. We've got My Sims. Once again, I've seen the My Sims stuff, never actually played any of them. Then we've got Ben 10 Alien Force. Family Trainer. It's quite weighty. Just a big heavy instruction booklet. 16 fun challenges to give your sofa a break. Okay. We've got Disney Princess Enchanting Storybooks. So it looks like a, yeah, so it uses the Wii Art Pad, which I don't actually have. So it's the U-Draw game tablet. I haven't actually got one of them. And looking at it, where there's no barcode, this probably come in a set with the tablet. So yeah, basically a colouring in sort of Mario Paint type of game. We've got Forza Horizon on the 360, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the 360. Then we've got MX versus ATV Alive. Was it WWF 2K15? I haven't ever really played any of these. Then we've got Skate 3 Classic, the original Black Ops, and Star Wars The Force Awakens Lego. So very nice. I do like getting hold of the Lego games. And then, so we've got Lego Avengers. Obviously, as you can tell, an old CEX purchase. We've got Lego Batman Beyond Gotham. Some of these cases actually seem really light when I'm holding them. We've got Lego Batman, the video game. Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars in Classic. Modern Warfare 2, which is one we've got on the PS2, we haven't actually got on the 360, so that's a nice one to add. Obviously the case will need swapping out, but I can live with that. The cover art looks in good condition, and it does have the manual inside. Then we have Grand Theft Auto 5 Steelbook Edition, so that is the Xbox 360 version. I think actually it's got, yeah, it's got the manual, the map, so that is complete, which is good. I think for the Grand Theft Auto 5, if I remember rightly, yeah, I've got the normal version, I haven't got the Steelbook version, so basically this would have come in the special editions. And yeah, so I haven't got that on the 360, all of my GTAs were mostly bought on the PlayStation. Then we've got NHL 06 on the original Xbox. We've got a GameCube, so it's Enter the Matrix. So we've got it on PlayStation 2. Haven't got it on the GameCube, but it is, so it's a 2-disc game. Doesn't have the manual, unfortunately, which is a real shame, but it's always good to add a new GameCube game to the collection. I'm just going to swap this round as it should be. There we go. So yeah, we've got disc 1 and disc 2. Very nice. We've got SmackDown vs Raw 2008. So this, I think this lot is probably, it's probably 60% Xbox. Mostly Xbox 360 in that, 15% PlayStation, I want to say, and then the rest is going to be all sort of Nintendo, so Wii and DS. We've got 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa, so this is one of the launch titles for the 360. Here's one that I've been adding. What I'm hoping to start doing is actually track down the launch titles for each console that I collect for. I think that's a good sort of starting point. Next up, we've got Charlie's Angels, the official game of the movie, sorry. That's on the PS2. We've got PES 2009, says Pro Evolution. I think, no, that is a new one. Haven't got that one yet. We've got Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and the discs are actually loose. So it looks like the case is broke, so we're going to have to get them put back in. There's no manual, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to try and track that down. And then to finish off this box, we've got Sims 2 on the PS2. We've got Hulk on the PS2. And I think the last PS2 game in this box is SingStar ABBA. Yep, here's box complete. So as I say, I'm going to go through all of them afterwards, and I'll show you sort of all the ones that are sort of box complete in good condition, all the ones that are missing the manuals, and all the ones that the discs are going to need repair. We've got Need for Speed The Run, limited edition. So it features bonus content, so nothing extra in it. I don't even think it's got the manual actually. Oh, I'll blur that one out just in case it hasn't been used. It probably has. Oh, here we go. So we've got Forza 2, and this is actually my first bundle copy. So that is very exciting. Haven't actually had any bundled copies yet. We've got Superman Returns. And then to finish off this box, we finish it off with one more double, and that is Forza Motorsports 4. So we have already got this. This was one of the ones that I originally bought with my 360. So that is the end of the first box. That went a lot quicker than I was expecting actually. So what I'm going to do is move this off and get the other box set up. So here we are, we've got the second box ready to go. Just going to open it up. So from looking at the eBay listing and looking through the stack of games, I believe that there is about 20 games that are going to be doubles for the collection. So if that's right, then we've got over 110 games to be added to the collection, which will be absolutely amazing. So we'll start with this bit first. So we've got Halo Reach on the 360. We've got Just Dance on the Wii, and Raving Rabbits Travel in Time for the Wii as well. Compatible with Wii Motion Plus. I don't actually have a Wii Motion Plus yet, so I probably will have to pick one up. Then we've got Mario and Sonic at the Olympics for the Wii. That is a very nice one to get. Don't know if it's worth that much, but it's definitely one that I'd like to have in the collection. We've got My Fitness Coach Get in Shape, and then Transformers the game on the 360. I think I've got it on the PS2. I'm just having a look round. No, I haven't got that on the 360, so that's a good add. Then we've got another original Xbox, Toka Race Car Driver number 2. We've got Ben 10 Protector of Earth. That's our second Ben 10 game for the Wii. And then we've got Wall-E on the Wii as well. An absolutely brilliant Disney Pixar film. Looks like it's got a bit of a shooter element to it as well. So that'll be interesting to have a look into. Then we've got another GTA 5 on the Xbox 360. And yeah, both discs are there. We've got manual and everything, so yeah, that's a good one. But we have already got one of these in the collection, so I'm going to put that in the doubles pile. We've then got 007, Everything or Nothing on the original Xbox, which is one of the classic edition as well. Very nice. I think we've got that on the PS2 as a black top, but we haven't got it on the original Xbox. Then we've got another original Xbox, and I think it might be the last of the original Xbox games in this lot. But we've got Ghost Recon 2, Summit Strike. Very nice. And as you can see, we've still got an absolute truckload more. A load of DS games, a load of Xbox One games. Unfortunately, the Xbox One games, there are quite a few doubles. And do you know what? There's some in here that I don't even remember. So we've got some loose discs and DS games. I'm going to put them to the side and we'll have a look at them at the end. I'll grab this bunch out now. So we've got FIFA 12, which is a double. FIFA 13, which is one that we need for the collection. FIFA 14, which we need for the collection. And FIFA 15, which we need for the collection. So yeah, that is good. And so there have been a couple of sports titles that I wanted to add. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these ones out. So we've got two more FIFA 12s and a FIFA 15. Sort of, they are all doubles. Let's just check. Yeah, I'll have a look through, and obviously I'll pick the best one out. Actually, that one is the Ultimate Edition, which we haven't got, so that one we'll add in, because I do tend to keep the variants. Then we've got South Park: The Stick of Truth. I absolutely love this game. I really do. I've played both of the South Park games. I've completed this one. I haven't completed the second one yet. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and finish it. So I do need to pick that up. But yeah, South Park: Stick of Truth, I played loads of. And I'm really chuffed to have a physical copy of it. I've never had a physical copy of it. I've always had digital. Next, we've got Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. So I believe I've got this on the Xbox One, but I haven't got it on the 360, which is good. This is a platinum version as well. Then we've got Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7. Once again, another classics. Another Lego, so that's good. Then we've got Bratz the movie. I know of Bratz. That is about the limit of my knowledge, I'm afraid. Then we've got Halo 4, which we have got. And it looks to be just the game. Yeah, so we've got both discs. There don't seem to be any proper manual. So I'll have a look and I'll compare that with the other version that I've got. And then the final, I think it is, yeah, the final original Xbox game is Terraria. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it's another classic game, but I've never played it, so I can't give you too much information about it. Then we move on to the PSP. So we've got World Tour Soccer Challenge Edition. And we've got 250 classic goals from the FA Premier League. I'll be honest, it's not going to be something I'll watch. I'm not massively into my football. I'm very much more of an F1 fan. But the World Tour Soccer Challenge is definitely one that we'll be adding to the shelf. So I'll tell you what, let's get the PS3 one out, and the Xbox One games I'm going to move off to the side, so we'll do them last. But we've got Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This one's on the PS3. I believe we did get it on the Xbox 360 as well. And what have I got it on? I have already got it, I know that. I've got it on the Xbox One. So I've now got 3 different versions of that now. So, move on to the DS games. We've got Boogie, haven't got a clue. Really haven't on that one. We've got the Penguins of Madagascar. So this is a DS, an additional Nintendo DSi feature. Okay. Tons of photo fun. Oh, so you can use the camera on this with the DSi, which we have got. I think. I'm pretty sure I've got a DSi. We've then got Disney's Brave, DreamWorks Kung Fu Panda, Disney's Herbie Rally Rescue, and Club Penguin. So I've heard of Club Penguin. I've never played any of the games. I've never even seen them being played. So that'll be an interesting one to have a look at. And I want to have a quick look. So that looks quite interesting. So definitely one I'll give a go to. Then we've got, I'll move those off because they're the 3DS. So we've got Ben 10 Protector of Earth again. So we've got that on the 360. We've now also got it on the Nintendo DS. We've got Rango. So Johnny Depp film. Doesn't look in the best condition. It looks like it's had a bit of water damage. Don't know if you can quite see it. Yeah, there you go. So I'll have to have a look at that after. It may be the way it's printed, because some of this detail look like it's actually printed on the case. So I'll have to have a look at that. We've got Art Academy. Learn painting and drawing techniques with step-by-step training. We've got Avatar, The Legend of Aang, The Burning Earth. Once again, I know nothing about the Avatar series, or not this Avatar series anyway. Then we've got Bratz, Forever Diamonds. We've got Drawn to Life. So it looks like it's another art training game, but based around the SpongeBob series. We've got Fireman Sam. I will admit, yes, I do know a lot about Fireman Sam. I watched the original when I was younger, and my little one watched it when they were younger. I watched actually this version of it. I watched the older version. So yeah, be interested to have a look at that. We've got Power Rangers Super Legends. So that looks like another Disney game, but it looks like players one of 16 Power Rangers from various TV series. So it looks like it's going to encompass some of the original, was it Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? So I used to watch them when I was growing up. Then we've got Spider-Man, Friend or Foe. So unfortunately, no manual. This is a bit of a shame. But yeah, nice one to get. And then we've got two 3DS games. So we've got FIFA 12. And we've got Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Very nice. And then what we'll do is we'll go on to the Xbox One games, but I'm going to group them together because I know that we have got quite a few doubles. So we'll start off with the FIFA 18s. So we've got 3 of them. So that middle one is not in the best condition at all, but hopefully across all 3 of them I'm going to be able to make up a good quality copy. We've then got 3 copies of FIFA 17. So I think I've already got this one. No, I don't. I might actually, I think I've got it on the PS4. Yes, so I've got 14, 15 and 17 on the PS4. Haven't got any FIFAs at all on the Xbox. Or an Xbox One, sorry. Then we've got, so actually I'll do the last 3 FIFAs together. So we've got FIFA 20, So that is the current edition, which is very nice. We've got FIFA 14 and we've got FIFA 19. So what have we got? So we've got 14, 17, 18, 19 and 20 in the FIFA games. So only 15 and 16 that we're missing. So I may pick them up at some point. Next we've got Fallout 4. And there you go. Xbox offer includes Fallout 3 included free. That is probably going to be a digital code, unfortunately, but I do have the disc version of Fallout 3. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like Fallout 4. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, it is no Fallout 3, but yeah, I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more, and I put a lot more time in it than I did for Fallout 76. We've got another Call of Duty. This time it is World War II and requires content download, so that is going to be a shame. It's not all on the disc. Xbox Live restriction required. Warning, the enclosed information. Da, 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 da. Okay, not too sure with that one. I'm assuming there'll be a disc inside. Yep. Yeah, looks alright. So I have to have a look into that as to whether that well, I'm assuming that something needs to be downloaded. And if that's the case, it will be a bit of a shame. So don't like to be forced into it. Next up, we've got Rainbow Six. Is it Rainbow Six? Yes, Rainbow Six Siege. So I have played this briefly. I played this when the betas were released. But yeah, looking forward to having another go on that. Next up, we've got Destiny, the Taken King. And this looks like requires internet, so it's probably not all on the disc. Yeah, so it looks like it's the disc version of Destiny, but it comes in the Legendary Edition, which we haven't got. I've just got the standard edition of Destiny, but it looks like that the expansions are going to be sort of downloads. So that's another shame. And then the final box game is Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Day 1 edition. So I don't know what makes that one different. I think it's just the extra content. I have got Mankind Divided on the Xbox One. I think that was one of the early CEX Game Challenger videos. I think I got this. But yeah, if it's a different sort of, obviously this is a Day 1. I don't know if my other one's Day 1 edition. So yeah, that's that. So that is all the box games. We've then got the CDs and the little case there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them all unwrapped, move this box off to the side, and then we'll have a look through. Okay, so what we'll do is we will start off, let me zoom in a bit on these. So we'll start off with the DS games. So we've got Imagine Fashion Designer. And in the other side we've got Hamsters 2 and More Brain Training. So we've got, I think we've got a couple of copies of More Brain Training, and I'm not sure if we've got the Imagine Fashion Designer. As I say, it's not a game I'm really interested in. Hamsters 2, it's not anything I've heard of, but I think my little one might be interested in playing that. And then let's have a look at the discs that we've got. So we've got Modern Warfare 2 on the PS3, so that is one that we've already got. We've got FIFA 09 on the Xbox 360, which we haven't got, so it's a shame it's not a boxed version. Another one that we haven't got is Far Cry 3 on the 360. This one we have got is Connect Adventures. We've got Modern Warfare 2 on the 360, which I believe we got a boxed copy in there as well, so that's okay. Disney Universe on the Wii. Is that an early version of Disney Infinity? I've heard of it, I don't actually know too much about it though. But it's not one that we've got, so it's a bit of a shame. Then we've got Wii Fit Plus, another one that we haven't got, surprisingly. But obviously this is one of the, well, no, we've had quite a few sort of lots of games, but not that many that included Wii titles actually. Next we've got Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues, and that's Lego on the 360. We've got Just Dance on the Wii. Lego Jurassic World on the 360. And then the final one is Story Studio, Create, Learn and Play in a Living World. And this is based on Mulan. And this is actually for the original PlayStation. So you'll see there, it's got one of the black discs. There's a couple of scratches in the back, but that should still work actually. So yeah, very, very interesting. Right, so that is everything. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go have a sort through all of these, work out sort of the pricing for them all on CEX, and I will be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've been through all of the games and I've sorted through them all. It has taken absolutely ages, but I have now got them all separated out into sort of different piles, and we can go through and we can have a look. So the first one I'm going to highlight is the Lego Batman the video game, which actually it is box complete, but it comes with the classic version of the disc, whereas it's the normal top case. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm not massively disappointed with that. I have actually got it. Believe we've got it on the PS2, so that's not a big deal. Then GTA 4 and one of the copies of Black Ops 2. They're missing. Well, GTA has got the manual. I'm trying to get it up here so you can see. Has got the manual. The problem with both of these discs is there are cracks around the center of the disc, so they're not repairable. So I'll probably just sort of, well, I'll use the cases especially for other games. Then we've got Plant vs Zombies and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Discs have got some scratching on them. They probably would be worth getting resurfaced, but the main one with these is that they're both missing the manuals. So I probably will get Assassin's Creed done. I'm not too sure actually what that sells for. Let's have a quick look if I can see it. No. Oh, there we go. So that sells for £3. So actually, I probably won't look to do anything with that, because it's going to cost me £2 to get it resurfaced. And then the fact of sort of trying to track down the manual as well, I might as well just look for a new copy with the manual. Plants vs Zombies, I can't remember. So I've got my little pad here, so that's £4. So once again, not really worth it. Then we've got this stack of games. So we've got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, which are all box complete, but all of the discs are sort of damaged to sort of certain degrees. Some a lot worse than others. So most of these I will actually be getting resurfaced, because To buy replacements, you're looking at sort of £10 to £18 sort of each. So yeah, I'll definitely be getting most of them resurfaced. Then we've got GTA 3 on the PS2, sorry. The disc got some light scratching on it. It's not going to be a massive deal, but it isn't complete. Then we've got Sims 2 and the Hulk. So Sims 2 is box complete, but disc is really badly damaged. So that is going to probably need resurfacing. Yeah, see, it's a £5 disc, so yeah, it's really a coin toss as to sort of whether to get that one done or not. I probably will just sort of add it in. The Hulk, once again, disc will need sort of resurfacing, and obviously it's also missing the manual. So yeah, once again, I don't think that one, yeah, that's 150, so that definitely won't get resurfaced. I'll just look to buy a new copy of that. Then for the Wii, so Wally, no manual, and I think the disc could be passable with a clean potentially, but once again I don't think it's worth too much. Yeah, it's only worth £2, so once again, for the sake of getting the disc done and tracking down the manual, I'm more likely to be able to get a new copy. Obviously all these prices are based on the CEX, sort of if I was to go in and buy them in CEX. Then the next two we've got are Paper Mario and My Sims. Both of these are box complete, they just need the disc repaired. My Sims is £5, so yeah, once again it'll be a coin toss as to sort of whether I get that done or not. But the one that is 110% being done is Super Paper Mario. That actually sells for £12, so that is definitely worth getting resurfaced. Then the last ones that we've got, that like obviously everything else that we unboxed was all the discs were fine, they were box complete. Some of the boxes need sort of swapping out, but I'm not too worried about that. So they'll all sort of go into the collection. You'll see that the Xbox ones I've already started putting into the collection. But the last three that we've got are some of the DS games. So Rango, that was water damaged, so I think I mentioned it sort of when I got it out the box. It's just the cover, the actual cartridge and the manual are fine. So maybe just be worthwhile seeing if I can track down a cover for that. Bratz Diamonds, I'm going to leave that for a second. Spider-Man Friend or Foe, perfect condition, nothing wrong with it at all, it's just missing the manual. And I think actually that was, yeah, so Spider-Man Friend or Foe is £8. So I'm definitely going to try and track down the manual for that. That's going to be one that will be worthwhile doing. Then Bratz, it is box complete, there's nothing wrong with it at all, apart from there is a slight bit of corrosion. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Slight bit of corrosion to the actual cartridge. That's a simple fix. Just a bit of sort of isopropyl alcohol on that, and that will completely sort that. So let's get to the figures. There were 118 games that were boxed in one way or another, so that's box complete. The ones in this pile with sort of various issues, yeah, there was 118. There was then 14 loose games, so that was the stack of CDs and the 3 DS cartridges. So that gives us a total of 132 games in this lot. So it's one extra than I was anticipating. And if I was to go and buy every single game that we got in this lot in CEX today, I would pay £412.50. So yeah, massive amount of money. But what did I pay? And yeah, let's just say I am a very happy bunny. So I paid on eBay, including shipping, £124.99. So that is a saving of £287.50. So absolutely blown away by this. The biggest lot that I've ever got. Not really a lot of description to it. It was sort of untested, sort of unchecked, blah 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 blah. But I think in comparison to the amount that we got, so there's 132 games. Obviously, there's a few doubles. The stack that we've got of ones that had issues in one way or another, I think is tiny in comparison. So I am more than happy, absolutely over the moon with this job lot, and I'm definitely going to do it again. I've got a couple of sellers that I watch on eBay that do put up sort of the big job lots. So I am going to look to sort of get another one, and yeah, I will make another video of it. So that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Have you ever got one of these big job lots off eBay or Facebook or anywhere like that? Let me know and tell me a bit about how you found it. Did you get good games or not? If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. It really helps me sort of build the channel up. So yeah, I really appreciate sort of everyone and anyone that yeah. I really appreciate everyone and anyone that subscribes to the channel. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And with that, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, bye.